Welcome to Chase Talks. My name's Chase, and this is the second video of two videos that I'm going to be posting today at the same time. If you haven't checked out the first video yet, make sure you click the link down in the description or the link in the end card to watch both videos. In the first video, I did talk about what exactly a Forbidden and Limited list is in Yu-Gi-Oh! And in this video, the second video of the day, I will be talking about 6 cards that will be banned in October 2019. Now, with no further ado, let's go ahead and start the discussion. Now, really quick before we begin, this is all my opinion. A Konami executive did not descend down from the heavens to me and say, here are 6 cards that are going to be banned in October. No, this is all just my opinion. But I can tell you that without a shadow of a doubt, I strongly believe, there's no doubt in my mind, that these 6 cards will be banned. And the first card that we're going to be talking about is none other than Nightmare Mermaid. And I believe Nightmare Mermaid is going to go to banned, solely because this is the card that makes Orcust a plug-and-play engine. This turns Orcust into a 5 extra deck slot, 4 main deck slot engine that can just be plopped in any deck. Hey, Thunder Dragons, here you go. Hey, Luna Lights, here you go. Hey, Cyber Dragons, here you go. Hey, Sky Striker, here you go. Anyone can play Orcust. You get an Orcust, you get an Orcust. Everybody gets an Orcust because Nightmare Mermaid lets anyone play Orcust with such minimal investment. That again is 5 extra deck slots, 4 main deck slots, and you get a full engine. That's Nightmare Mermaid, a Nightmare Phoenix that you're probably going to be playing anyway, Galatea, a second Galatea, and Dingirsu. And you don't even need to play both Galateas. It's better to play 2 Galatea, but you don't need to. And the 4 extra deck slots are just Orcust Nightmare, Orcust Crescendo, Orcust Symbol Skeleton, and Orcust Heart of Horror. I know some decks are playing 2 Orcust Nightmares, but you don't need 2. You just really need 1. So 4 main deck slots, 5 extra deck slots, and bam, you have Orcust. You get a Crescendo on the board. That is a single negate you have set up for yourself, plus Dingirsu, and save your Orcust from being thrown away off the board. For all these reasons, I think Nightmare Mermaid is going to get thrown out the window and is going to be banned. The next card that I think is going to get hit on this upcoming banned and limited list, or I guess I should say is going to get hit on this upcoming banned and limited list, is none other than Saryuja Skull Dread. And I believe Saryuja Skull Dread is going to go to limited. Not getting the full ban hammer, but I do think it's going to come limited. The main reason is because this card is not a once per turn. It allows you to cycle it over and over again, up to 3 times. You can draw 4 cards. That lets you draw 12 cards, and then put whatever 3 cards you don't like each time at the bottom of your deck. You draw 3 garnets, bam, end of the deck. It's like when you put that plug and play Mermaid in there in your deck with your Orcust combos. When you put that plug and play Orcust combo in your deck, you draw those Orcust cards. You don't want to draw those Orcust cards, bam, bottom of your deck. It's just too good. I don't think 1 Saryuja is bad. I don't think 1 Saryuja is going to break the meta more than it already is. So that's why I'm going to put it limited. You can draw the 4. You can put the 3 cards at the bottom of your deck. You get your +1 off of your Saryuja, your Link 4. But drawing 12 cards, just too good. So for that reason, Saryuja is getting hit to limited. The next card that will be hit on the upcoming banned and limited list is none other than Borrelsword Dragon. Now, Borrelsword Dragon might be saying, what? Borrelsword Dragon? The best generic Link 4? You just want to go ahead and throw it in the trash? Yeah, I do. I think it deserves to be banned. Why do I think it deserves to be banned? Because it's a generic OTK that can be thrown into any deck that can make a Link 4. Heck, if the deck can't even really make a Link 4, you can throw it anyway. Because if it does come up to make the Link 4, you can just win that turn. You pop 4 cards in, Borrelsword comes out, Borrelsword OTKs, you win the game. It is that good, and it is generic. It's not bound to an archetype. Anyone can play it, and guess what? Everyone does. And when you have a card that is that generically good, it is too good, and thus it is going to be banned, especially because it has multiple reprints, meaning that it's going to go straight down. The next card that will be hit on this upcoming banned and limited list is none other than Mystic Mine. Now, when I say Mystic Mine gets hit, you might say, I'm crazy. Mystic Mine Burn isn't that good. Why should I ban Mystic Mine? It's just not that great. But really, this is a stealth nerf for Sky Strikers, and every other great deck that can just throw in Mystic Mine just to make themselves that much better. And unfortunately, Sky Striker abuses it the best. Because Sky Striker, if you set up any board going first, Sky Striker going second can just pop you with a Mystic Mine and just shut down your life, while Sky Striker just attacks you directly over your monsters and wins the game, while you can't do anything, just hoping that you draw that negate that destroys it, or that you didn't get hit with anything that made you use your one negate on the board, probably, since we're in a format, or we've moved down to a format where we're not throwing many negates on the board. We're not at the Danger Crusadia Thunder Dragons where you end with like 5 negates on the board. We don't have a ton. So if you already used your negate, bam, Mystic Mine, and you're just looking for that Cosmic Cyclone. Just looking for that Cosmic Cyclone. You finally draw it. Guess what? They place down another Mystic Mine. You're back to square one. For those reasons, I think Mystic Mine's going to be banned. And let it just be known, I do not think the problem is Mystic Mine itself, rather the strategies that can abuse it. Moving into the second card that I think will be banned on the upcoming Forbidden and Limited list is none other than Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. And I think it's going to be moved down to Limited. Now you might be asking yourself, what? 2 Sky Striker hits in a row? What is this? Well, what I just do with my other ones. I hit Nightmare Mermaid, right? Nightmare Mermaid hurts all Orcus players. I hit Boral Sword. That hits everyone else, including the Orcus players. I gotta hit Sky Striker, because you know what's gonna happen? If Orcus leaves, Sky Striker is just gonna become the new best deck. And I don't want to just degenerate back into a Sky Striker format. So I think that the way to stop that is to hit Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, which will hit their consistency. It'll hurt their draw power and their search power, hurting their overall consistency, especially because Sky Striker Mobilize Engage isn't a once per turn. If you have 3 of them, you can search 3 times and draw 3 cards. Assuming, of course, you have 3 spell cards in the graveyard, which isn't that difficult for Sky Striker. And I was stuck between this and Widow Inker, but I think that hitting the consistency with Engage is way better than hitting Widow Anchor. And finally, the 6th card that I know will be hit on the upcoming Forbidden and Limited list is none other than Thunder Dragon Colossus. And I think it's going to move down to Limited. It's not going to go straight to banned, it's going to go to Limited. Why, you might ask? Because it's super easy for pure Thunder Dragons or any other combo deck, a Dragon Link deck playing Thunder Dragons, to get 2 Colossus on the board and either use the Colossus to perform XZ's plays to get rank 8s on the board easily, or use them to just have that security to know that you're going to have to out them twice in order to actually search your deck, other than drawing. Thunder Dragon Colossus is just a very good card. And honestly, if you hit Orcus, every rogue deck, and Sky Strikers without hitting Thunder Dragon, Thunder Dragon's just going to become the best deck in the format once again. So those are the 6 cards that I believe fully in my heart will be hit on this upcoming Forbidden and Limited list. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase, signing off.